Welcome back to the Soul Food Podcast. I'm Michael Vikelik.
And I'm Shannon Meyer. Together we share insights and conversations to help you cultivate joy, peace, and prosperity while unlocking your limitless potential.
Yes, get ready for a transformative journey filled with laughter, strategies, and lively discussions that will inspire you to thrive in every area of your life. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Michael.
How are you today?
Very good, very good.
We just had
Living.
a robust discussion. It happens. It's good.
It's always very important to be able to have conversations at the end.
Express yourself,
Express
right?
yourself and come to the same
Conclusion.
understanding and
Yeah.
conclusion and
Yeah.
perception. It's important.
It's good when you're working with someone to create a podcast that you understand each other, right?
Always. Whatever you, no, not only here, but whatever you co-create with someone else, yes. Whatever you create, always communication is key in relationships. So,
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. It is one of the most important pieces of any relationship.
yes.
Business,
And
podcasts, love relationships, whatever it is.
any.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Relationship with your neighbor. Yeah, it's a private joke, guys. So
Yeah.
so anyway, today we want to talk about emotional alchemy. These emotions that keep coming up, and they're created by the thoughts that we have. Actually, the emotions that we keep repetitively experiencing. So many of them were something we experienced as a child. I mean, they were there. Emotions can be very deep, and they can really wrap you up and get you stuck in a pattern of thought. And, you keep repeating this. And others are really great. So we are emotional beings and we're expressing ourselves emotionally, right? So,
100%.
but how to turn our emotions into power is what we want to talk about, right? Turning anything painful into our power, going from the caterpillar to the butterfly.
Yes, yes.
Another private joke, guys. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. When you're younger, there's a lot of different things. I mean, just to maybe set a few ground rules. Um, when you're a child has a lot of needs. Okay. We're completely dependent on our parents. Everything they do, we're really, interacting, and the more sensitive you are, the more you feel what's going on
hmm
in parents' lives. And we create attachments as children to the parent. And there's an interaction happening, right? And as a child, you don't know anything better than to be authentic.
Yes.
Absolutely authentic, right? You're just coming forth with anything that pops into your head, right?
Yes, beautiful.
And so it's very important as parents to understand that about your child
hmm
because the child wants to express themselves, pretty much what we were doing today.
hmm
The child wants to express themselves authentically. And if the parent doesn't accept that, we can get all tangled up in who am I?
Yes.
What emotion, can I express my emotions? Can I, say what doesn't work and what does work for me?
hmm
What I agree with, what I say yes to, what I say no to. Otherwise, the child doesn't know. The child gets confused. And as an adult, We grow into this person where we try to detach and just allow things to flow as you say, the more conscious we become, we allow things to flow. We aren't so attached to it and we understand our emotions. But as children, we're actually building a personality, a
Yes.
personal identity, some of the basic pieces of a personal identity right there when we're interacting with our parents. So it's very important to let your child be authentic, let them
Mm-hmm.
express who they are, let them express their emotions. It's really important. So, and if we get confused and later on we have a lot of emotional pain around our childhood, this shows up later in life, and we can actually transmute this into power, but we have to recognize it. We have to be aware of it. It's like so many other things, right? In order to grow and evolve and expand and become um, compassionate,
Yeah.
loving, powerful people, we have
Yes.
to understand ourselves, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
and some of the things we've gone through. Not that we need to analyze it forever, but we need to understand it. Do you agree with that?
Yes. I like one thing you just said now, and I go back to the other ones, but yes, you have to understand it. You don't have to analyze the why
Right,
of things,
right.
no? It's just understanding that certain things that you have today, certain patterns, beliefs, come from a certain point in time. So
Yes,
acknowledge it comes from there and say, okay, I now understand, and then that's it. Then we can transmute it. But we don't have to look into going back and saying, why my parents, why? No, no, it's like that, no? It's an understanding of why I am, why I'm getting triggered, or why I feel, or why I don't say certain things. Because of something, no? Some time ago, this happened, and now I understand why I got boxed in.
right,
Or
right.
changed myself into what I thought was better just because to fit in.
Absolutely. And so many, it's absolutely true, Jeanette. And so many people
Mm-hmm.
are actually, I mean, I was taught, well, many people are taught to kind of squelch their own voice.
Yes, yes, yes. I was
So,
taught like that. Yes.
and one of these, what's so powerful about all this is our, everyone's identified or understood challenge, whatever that challenge is, okay? What's so powerful about life is we actually end up in a place where that's going to be how you step into your power.
Mm-hmm.
If I couldn't speak before, now I'm speaking on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay,
Yes.
then
Yes.
you light yourself up. You learn who you really are. It's all a
Mm-hmm.
process. This is how beautiful life is. Okay?
Yes.
Don't you
Yes.
agree?
Yes. I love it. Me, I was someone very quiet,
Uh-huh.
but not quiet when I was in younger years, but when I was a teenager, started to be a teenager, and afterwards until 20 or something, I was very quiet because I was very insecure. I think I had lost myself. Well, I don't think, I know I had lost myself. And I found myself many years later, 30 something. It's when I decided to find myself and start working on who I am, no? Which today I recognize. And it's so liberating and so beautifully and so powerful. And but it has to do with observation, no? Awareness of certain things that you are doing that you don't know from where they come, or you are not doing. So it's really becoming aware.
Yes, and I think a lot of it we can identify from the emotional state that we have, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when we feel off in
Mm-hmm.
any way, shape, or form, whatever the emotion is in that at that point, there's something there for us.
Yes.
when we feel off. There's something to learn, something to be learned about why we're having that reaction. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes.
So stepping into your power is about understanding. It's about becoming aware. It's not about over analyzing and getting
No,
stuck there.
no.
Absolutely. And then as we recognize these different emotions, you, uh, I think the word transmute or alchemize mean the same thing. I mean, very similar. They're very similar, right? So when we transmute energy, when we transmute emotions, when we transmute this emotional, could call it a wound, you could call it, some type of trigger. Okay. Um, how do you do it, Jeanette? How would you do that?
Well,
Maybe we can tell everyone a little bit about it.
how I would do that is well, it's the recognition and like you say, it's the letting go at the end, no? It's the understanding, and then if it's an emotion I have within, I have to let it go, to transmute it, and let it go to what I have around me, to the universe. So really take it out of me. And for
So,
me, I don't, in my case, I don't do any wordings around that,
okay.
but I know they're very helpful for some. But for me, it's more through the heart. It's just the understanding and alchemizing through my beingness, you know, through changing my attitudes and all those things in well, consciously.
So let me make sure I understand.
Mm-hmm.
The way you would do it is more of a feeling in the heart, and you're using the heart. You're not using imagination. You're using the heart and just releasing it. You
Yeah,
you feel it
I
release?
feel it. I feel
Okay.
it.
Right,
For
right,
me,
right, right.
it's because whenever I put my mind into something, an imagination, I'm very mindful. I'm very mind in the mind, and I'm not able to transmute anything. It's through my heart that I do that, through the feelings and then letting go, but not my mind.
Very good. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? We all have our own way that we
Mm-hmm.
can take our pain and transmute it to power.
Yes.
Because once we release that, we can call back. This is something that I do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a guy that used to be in his head all the time. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so much that I mean, I'm overthinking and it'll still drag me off. That if I have a day I'm working at home doing, I don't know, whatever I'm doing, creating a
Mm-hmm.
speech, if I end up sitting there for a long time, different things I see, different things going on around me will trigger different thoughts. And pretty soon I'm getting all wrapped up in it. I have to really catch myself. But
Mm-hmm.
so because I was a very mind-oriented person or thought-oriented person, now to alchemize, I do very similar to what you're doing. I use words though, but I don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
just I identify it
Mm-hmm.
and release it. And I'm of the old school, okay? I believe that spirit is spirit and we are spirit. Everyone has their own spirit, their own light, however
Mm-hmm.
you want to identify that, this light actually connects us with everything that is, okay?
Yes. Yes.
And our heart is connected and our energy is connected to everything that is, okay? So I actually can use the light or identify the light within to release what I
Mm-hmm.
need to release. And I will say I give it to
Mm-hmm.
spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I give it to the light. Or if I'm really stuck, I'll say I can identify universe, I can identify source, I can identify God. I use any word, right? uh, God, please take it from me. I've
Mm-hmm.
really stuck in
Yeah.
something, right? So we have the power. Here's the key to all this. We have the power to alchemize any of our pain into power.
Yes.
And, and we can do this as many times as it takes. And I actually, because of all my mind stuff and all the mind training, the repatterning work I've done, all these different things, it's very important to continue to do this every time this emotion comes up so that we can start to change the neural pathway
Mm-hmm.
in the brain. These can be some pretty deep grooves in
Mm-hmm.
the mind that have us revisiting that same emotional state through many different opportunities in life, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's many different ways you can do it, and it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. But the point is, start releasing that negative energy, the triggers, and understand yourself without judging yourself. So,
Yes, that's very important. Yes, understand
yeah.
yourself without judging yourself. And do it. Practice, practice, practice until it's you do it automatically and also until it's gone, no?
Right.
It's not
Over
one time, it's
time.
really when you feel it, oof, okay, oof, okay, oof, here you are, no? Until it's
And it's
released.
so beautiful once it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand how easy this was. But
Mm-hmm.
once I state that I release it, once I feel I release it, wow, my whole energy changes. And it's beautiful to welcome in,
Mm-hmm.
or transmute it to unconditional love when you release it, transmute it.
Yes.
I like unconditional love, creativity, inspiration, playfulness. So, you're creating a whole new energy for yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. It's
It's
beautiful.
very, very beautiful and liberating.
Yes.
Freedom.
It
It's
changes your whole
liberating.
day.
Yeah, it's potential. It's everything. It's freedom. It's joy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. Well,
I love
any
that.
last words?
No, no, I love it, and I can give an example, but
Oh, good.
it wasn't with my parents. It was with at school. I was, I think, 8 years old, 8, 9,
Uh-huh.
and I was always very innocent and open-hearted, and so. And then one morning, I went to one of my friends, and I asked her. I didn't see her well, so I asked her, "How are you doing?" And she started crying and crying and crying. And after that, she did bullying together with all the girlfriends of the class. So I was bullied for 2 weeks or something like that, just because I asked, "How are you?" And because she might not be well and she didn't want to talk about that,
Right.
someone else would have asked her what happened, and she would say, "Jeanette just told me whatever I told her, I don't know." And then and I remember about well, some years ago, I saw myself. I never asked. I never asked, "How are you?" I stayed
Mm,
always very observant and so, but never for me to really ask someone how they're doing, no, because of this event.
sure. You
So
avoid it.
one day I realized I wasn't asking directly people how they feel or go deeper, no, in the questions, because you can say, "Hi, how are you?" No, but not when you feel
Sure.
someone like that. And I understood from where it came. And today, if you see myself today, I use that, and actually because I work from the heart, no,
Yes.
so I went back to before that time. I work from the heart with the innocence, with the vulnerability, with an open heart, and I'm there to listen to the people, no, and
It's beautiful.
to grow them and inspire them. So
Sure.
actually, I have potentiated what I had closed for
Okay,
many
I
years.
didn't understand.
I gave it a potential,
Okay.
something that I had blocked in myself, that
Sure.
I wasn't myself anymore. when I opened it up, when I understood it and I transmuted it, I'm now actually working with that in my when I speak about true leadership and hard leadership and what I do at work. It's actually that big part of that of uh, of supporting people, no, and empowering them and inspiring them.
Of course, it seems so innocent, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this is a part of really connecting with people
Mm-hmm.
is connecting with who they are and
Mm-hmm. Yes, and listening. Yeah.
asking how they're doing seems perfectly normal, right? So, I mean, it's a beautiful way to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think the more that we connect with people in these deeper ways, I mean, it's some people enjoy that. I enjoy it.
I do.
And
I
I believe
do.
it's very healing. I believe
Yes.
it's very healing. So, um, it's beautiful. Great story. Great story. And there's no idea of, you never did realize why this person reacted to a simple question. Could have been something going on at home
Yeah, that's what I
and,
realized,
and
what I
they were
understood.
bullying you. Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, they weren't talking to me about 2 weeks.
Hmm.
So really I was pushed out. And I didn't understand why, because at the end I
Yeah.
said, I was just asking how someone was doing. And I was there to listen and to give her what she needed, but I was pushed back. So yes, that changed my attitude for many, 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 many years until I realized that certain way of being wasn't me. No, I had blocked
You
it.
weren't being authentic. Yeah. You
Yeah, I
weren't
had
being who
blocked
you
it.
truly are,
Yeah.
right? You're keeping yourself um well, it was hard to express the same thought, sentiment again, but now you do it for a living.
Yes, and I love it, and it's my power. It's part of my power, let's say. So it's really powerful, like you were saying. There's a potential. No, you just transmit something that the pattern you had. You understand from where it came. I didn't have to analyze it, so I understood it from where it came, and then uh, released it so that I could be more who I am.
Sure, sure. Yeah. And wow, I have a lot of different stories and I understand where you're coming from. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The more that we understand ourselves, the more powerful we become.
Mm-hmm.
The more we understand that we can release.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my advice, I suppose, or it would be advice or guidance for the people. Don't be afraid to look.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be some emotions, there could be some tears,
Mm-hmm.
but understanding it at the root
Yes.
heals all. So,
Yeah.
and understanding your own power becomes such a beautiful thing. I mean, um, and it is all about our perspective. We can take a whole new perspective on an old theme
Mm-hmm.
and change our life,
Mm-hmm.
change the way we interact, change our outcomes, change how successful we become. There's so many things that change when we change
Yes.
because we are the co-creators.
Yes. So it is. I love it.
Co-create with the universe constantly, constantly. So
Yes.
whatever you're thinking,
Yes, we
if you take
co-creating.
a good look at your life today, you know what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. And
And
yes.
okay, well, I should clarify that. Thinking 2 months ago, because there's always a delay, right?
Mm.
Right? So you can start to change your thoughts, and some people get a little impatient. It's like, okay, what is all this stuff? It's nothing's changing. It's still the same. Well, it takes a while, and you really have to embody that new energy. So,
Yes.
and it takes some time. This is Schoolhouse Earth. Things are a little slower here.
But it's true. I have many examples of changing attitude and change. And in my case, the other day, things already changed at work
Good.
or whatever, because my attitude has changed and the way of looking, the expectations are not the same. So everything in me changes, and then things really start flowing and not
Yes.
unblocking. It's incredible. It's really incredible.
And that's another thing. We have to understand, yes, we are unblocking ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to understanding this, prior to coming to that realization, we are blocking ourselves.
Ah, yes, yes, yes,
And there's
yes,
many,
yes. It's us. Yes.
it's not about looking outside.
No.
So that's another powerful piece to this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for that. That was
Thank you.
great.
Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone listening.
Yes. And do you have a story you'd like to share with us? Let's hear it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Even a little piece would be great.
Oh,
I'd love to
yes.
hear it. I
Oh,
would.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks.
Wonderful co-creating with you again.
Yes, the same. Thank you so much. Until
Okay.
next time,
Yes. Be love.
be loved.